Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be continuing our alternate future of the United States series. And the CSA is becoming weak and weak as their government has become very weak. Eventually, this led to a coup against the government, leading to the division of the country and different rebellious provinces rise up. A civil war has begun, as a series of rebellions have begun. They're scattered throughout West Virginia, Nebraska, and Kentucky, and Tennessee. And as you can see, it's becoming more of a mess. There's more states too. A lot of states are upset with us weakened government, of the Louisiana independence being crushed. But unfortunately, the U.S. can't crush them all. They actually wipe out this rebellion, but you know what happens when they wipe it out? Well, a rebellion happens again. So yeah. California doesn't consider involving themselves, as they believe there's no point at this point. Look at it. With this rebellion getting so bad, and now their goal is to just go right to the capital, or Austin, which became the capital. And after the fall of the capital, the CSA surrenders to these rebellions. And these rebellions declare their independence. Formerly fell apart. Now the Northern Pact is seeing means of involvement to further weaken the nation and gain land, which are their two goals, and release some more places, as if they release them, they make the other place weaker, which gains them, so they declare war. And on the CSA, which is split in 4. And that's not even a joke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's something. These states basically do nothing. But with this being seen by California as a threat, as this is a big conflict. Now even managed to take here, but the CSA manages to repel this attack. The first attack is always a hard one. With California allying itself with this rebellion as they're pushing in the lands near their accountabilities, despite the fact monarchies and communists usually don't get along. Really, California isn't involved they're just involved out of the fact they need to secure lands. They don't want monarchy to take it over, but allying themselves with them for the short term gives them more gains than losses. With California headed towards the coast, and the CSA is unable to stop this, as it's becoming a worse and worse war. And California, in part, is looking for new puppets, including Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma. Eventually, this is what the front line looks like here, while everybody starts attacking here, with California using these boats they seized somehow to get there, or did they bring it around Canada? Who even knows? They probably didn't bring it around Canada. But yeah, let's see how they divide this. Do so well in the world, especially after this war, and after the fact one of the bigger communist nations died. But expansion was done, especially after a treaty. As you can see, the East Coast is all basically independent. Areas such as Cascadia and Arizona and Montana start making demands of independence, but California refuses their demands. But something massive then proceeds to happen. With the puppets are probably going to declare their independence with what's just going to happen. But Massachusetts. But yeah. with California falling under a war. How'd they fall under war? Well, some democratic views in a few areas, especially in the north where they take off. California is seen as strong, but a big chunk of their military joins this revolt. Along with the revolts in New Mexico and Arizona, which is really just, yeah. With even Nebraska having some revolt tendency. With the Californians coming in to try and crush the revolts. They do have some success over into Montana. They crush it down to here. But the only problem is that Cascadia is a strong one. Even stronger than California itself. With it becoming even crazier to see an anti-communist faction that's democratic. Which is crazier to believe is happening. California is falling apart. And these are Californian people just going here so they can start revolts easier than being in the urban area with the military. With California agreeing to a compromise with a ceasefire being drawn up between all of the sides. And yeah, let's see what happened in the treaty. Areas, including Oklahoma declaring a new communist state. I guess that's Dakotas, Texas, and Louisiana, with these two declaring democracy. With them just out. And that's falling. But just to let you know, this may have fell, but that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. With nations being rebellious and just leaving, and this ain't ready. Those nations aren't ready, so they just lost their puppets. But, just to let you know, there's a tense situation there. Most likely there'll be a civil war in the next video in California. Because of that, I would say, maybe the episode after, who knows. But, we have more potential to do stuff with this map now that we have the world turned upside down. And that's pretty much all. I know it's probably less than 10 minutes, but this video was going to be 4 minutes. But then I was like, oh, I'm not using that end page. I'm going to continue longer. And yeah, so yeah. And please subscribe. We got 130 left to go. That'd be great if you did. That's pretty much all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. Who do you want to win the Civil War? California, Republic, or Commune California? Or do you want a new faction to grow up? Who knows? There's all kinds of potential. Or do you want democracy to prevail? What do you want? We have to have civil wars every now and then just to make more potential. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. Why should you subscribe? Because it's great for the channel. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out. But not until you subscribe, so please subscribe. Or else. Bye, guys! See you in the next video.